what's up, G Squad? I haven't made one of these in a long time, but I am doing a 6 months in, except it's been 7 months now because I procrastinate and I just didn't make the video before. So it's gonna be 7 months in, but I'm titling it 6 months because it sounds better. Right, 6 months, 7 months in to high school. Because I'm still making these. Wow, what a surprise. I have a list. And I got like 2 replies, so that's great. The first thing, like these are just, first I'm gonna do like people's stuff they wanted me to talk about, and then if I think of anything, then I'll add it. First thing I got to talk about is drama. There's a few. I heard there's a lot more fights than I've ever heard about here than at my middle school, but because I'm so socially awkward and I don't talk to very many people, I don't get in a lot of drama. That's just my life and I'm thankful for it. Next, this is about relationships and my relationship status. I am single, so but a lot of people, as soon as high school started, they all, like, so many people got into relationships, and I was like, oh my god. I don't know, it's a lot. I know a few people who have been in relationships, and it's just kind of weird, but whatever, it means their life. I don't know, it's just the transition between middle school and high school and how many people were in relationships changed a lot. Next are grades. I'm going really fast, aren't I? It's okay, whatever. Grades. My grades are always good, but that's just me. Grades are a lot harder now. I had an F for about 2 days one time because I missed one project. It was not even a project, it was like answer something. It was 10 points and I had an A already in that class, and then it dropped all the way down to an F. I don't know, I don't understand it. It's whatever. Yeah, it's a lot harder now, and most of the time I have all A's. I had that one F that lasted for a little bit and then it went back up to an A. I've had a few B's. B's are more common now. I haven't had any C's that lasted for too long, but I'm sure it's just gonna get harder as school goes on. I feel like I haven't understood anything for the last 2 months. That's great, but
whatever.
It's a lot harder for some other people. I'm taking only regular classes. I know some people who are in like honors and math 2 and things like that, and good for them, but I can't do that. Sports is the next topic. I don't do any sports other than PE, which doesn't really count. Yeah, I don't like doing sports. I'm an art kid, not an athletic kid, and I think that's just how I am. I don't know. It's not very fun to me. I end up just like being the last person. I'm like the last person on the mile, and that's, you know, I'm getting better. I'm still last, but I'm getting better. That's all I have to say. I mean, I'm not the right person to be asking about it. Schoolwork is next, and it's crazy. I have so much all the time, like almost every single day. I've got 1 or more homeworks. I'm reading Romeo and Juliet in English now, and I don't understand it at all.
Also, the lighting's so much better this way, but like I couldn't do it this way before. Well, not often, because I don't have a chair there. I redesigned my room, so you can see like all my things. I'm sitting on my bed.
Oh yeah, work. schoolwork's a lot more. It's a lot harder. I mean, math I kind of lucked out on because I already did it before last year, but I didn't understand anything, so I'm just redoing it. Um, if you don't understand why, I took a CAP math class last year and I didn't understand anything. I ended up copying everything off my neighbor, which is bad, but I mean, I'm kind of paying for it now. Um, yeah. Yeah. Let's start. So I don't get very much homework for my first period because I have an art class. I get homework almost every single time for Spanish. Like, yeah, probably about every single class I have homework. I just didn't today because we have a video project, which is what I posted last time, which I finished, so I don't have to worry about that today, which is great. Um, the grading for that class is decent. It's a lot of presentations, but I get through it. English, I have a lot of reading, like I just said, for Romeo and Juliet. I don't understand it, like, half the time, and I end up reading it at home and not getting it, and then I go to class, and it makes a whole lot more sense, but when I'm reading it makes no sense at all. Math, I talked about. There's no homework for PE, rarely. Like, it's usually just get something signed, and that only happened in the first semester. Yeah, the semesters I'm getting used to it. There's only 2, and grades, like, they close, but they don't. I don't know. Maybe it just, I don't feel like it closes because my grades are always A's or whatever. Not to brag or whatever, but you know. The last thing I got, which, I mean, it doesn't completely relate to school, but it's, you know, it was a topic. I was asked about 21 Pilots, and there's not much for me to say about it. I've met not really met. I've seen a few people who are fans of them. I am too shy to like compliment them or say anything about it, but it's okay. I don't have any 21 Pilots merch that I wear to school for some reason. I didn't buy any recently, so hopefully I'm getting some soon, but it's kind of a process for some reason. I don't understand. But yeah, some girl dressed up as a bandito. You wouldn't understand if you weren't, whatever. Okay, someone dressed up as a bandito on Halloween, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I think I complimented her, but I don't remember. I want to say I did. I don't know, but girl, you probably don't even know who I am, but I love your costume if I didn't compliment you, okay? Cool. That was all the things that I got.
What do I need to talk about?
School is just kind of there. There's not really, there's not that many events. I just went to a rally, it was okay, but I didn't sign up for any games, so I was just kind of watching. I spent some time with my friends, which was cool, but you know, any upcoming freshmen, you should probably go to some. Homecoming was okay. It was just hot, so keep that in mind. My dress was too long. I turned in my application today for like, what is it called? Like a leadership type of a thing. In my middle school we had this thing that's called web leaders, and you basically just introduce the school to upcoming students, and I turned in my application today. I signed up for a leadership program at my school to welcome any new freshmen because I'm gonna be a sophomore, and me and a couple friends did it together, although they didn't turn in their thing today, or I don't know, maybe they did, but I'm not sure. So I've just done it. I'm doing it so that I can like branch out. It looks really good on college stuff, I'm sure. And I need to, you know, not be so antisocial hopefully. It's still gonna happen, but we can hope. I mean, I'm just really tired a lot of the time. School just kind of sucks. I mean, it's like good for socializing. That's the only reason I like school. But I don't understand a lot of the things, so it just kind of sucks. And, you know, what can I do about it? Well, I could ask questions and, you know, help myself understand it. But I don't know how to talk to teachers. I'm terrified of them, so I do a lot of hand things. The weather's kind of whack. It's like been hot for the last 2 days, and then it's gonna rain tomorrow. I don't know. That was useless information for school. Go watch my last video. One's in Spanish, one's in English. We worked pretty hard on that. I had to put subtitles because I wanted it to be viewed by more people, and you know, it'd be kind of cool. I mean, it won't happen, but it'd be kind of cool if like Jeffrey or James saw my video. Me and Ty, you know, that's some gain. I mean, not that, I don't know. I want to do YouTube. I've been wanting to get better at it. Okay, I'm gonna go on a side tangent.
I want to do YouTube, like, I want to be really good at it and improve and gain popularity, but I don't know what to talk about. So, if you watch this far, drop some things for me to talk about, and maybe I'll talk about it. I ask sometimes from people, but I don't get very many things, as you saw. I mean, there's a couple, but that was like 2 people that gave me answers.
I get these random things, like outbursts of idea, and then I don't follow through with them because I just lose the motivation to. Like, I wanted to start a podcast, like a video thing, because I've been listening to Teenager Therapy, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Shout out to them, even though they don't know me. One of their admins, I guess, went to the same 21 Pilots concert that I did, and that's pretty cool. They're all sophomores, so I'm not too far off. I'm a freshman. That's my shit, guys. Peace.